Welcome to the just kidding. Article 1776 podcast. I am co-host Matthew Kicklighter, co-owner of Article 1776 Clothing. This is 9.
Oh, spicy.
In case y'all haven't heard, I don't know if we mentioned it last time, but Scottsdale got himself a boo-boo.
Yeah, I fell down the stairs.
He pulled off a Joe Biden.
No, I was going down the stairs. He falls going up the stairs. There's a total
But
difference.
it both involving stairs.
Well, that doesn't. Now you just nitpicking semantics.
I'm being a dick.
Let's not nitpick. A mammal's a mammal.
We're all equally retarded.
I mean, yeah. Oh, I had some good fortune bestow me over the last few weeks.
What's that?
So I made a friend. I made a friend. I got a friend. I got
Yay,
friends.
guys. Yay, guys.
I got friends.
Yay, guys.
I made a buddy,
Okay.
and my buddy is a very avid hunter. Like, so avid he went out yesterday and bagged 2 more.
Like, what season is it right now for y'all up there?
It's deer season.
Okay.
So my buddy was like, "Do you want to go hunting?" And I was like, "I can't this year. I didn't get my hunting license in time for the season." Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I could probably get it, but I don't know if I'd have it by the time the season's over. So it's best just to wait till next year. I already have a bow because it's only bow hunting out here.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 3 compound bows, so I'm not worried about that. I just don't have my license, which is fine. I can always wait. So he's like, "Well, do you want some venison?" I was like, I don't want to like impede on your bounty. And he's like, "I've already gotten 6 this last week." He's like, "I've literally got 200 pounds of meat in my freezer. I'm going hunting this Friday. Do you want some?" So I ended up getting 6.5 pounds of venison today. I got 3 pounds of ground venison.
Mm-hmm.
I got a football roast. I got some jerky meat. I've got some backstrap with the ability to get more.
Do you know what's really good? Deer jerky.
Well, it's lucky you say that. I have a smoker, and I'm going to be making some deer jerky.
See, it's actually pretty good, especially if you put just a little bit of honey on it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Put a little bit of honey on it while it's still in the smoker.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use white birch to get my base going, get my coals, and then introduce some hardwood. And then during the smoking process, put the I'm using applewood and hickory.
Uh-huh.
So it's gonna have wet applewood and wet hickory chips.
What you should do? Have you
I've
ever
actually
tried
already
to?
got them soaking.
Have you ever used jalapeno seeds?
I'm not a jalapeno fan. Like I've had it. Trust me, I've eaten jalapeno pepper beef jerky before. I ate a whole bag of jalapeno beef jerky at work a couple weeks ago and was paying for it at both ends afterwards.
But was it worth it, though?
I was hungry.
So it was worth it. Yeah, it was worth it.
I mean, yeah, it was worth it, but at the same time, like, I'm not a huge... I wanted to try it just to try it, because it was the one I hadn't tried yet. We sell this beef jerky at work called Pop's Old Style Gourmet Beef Jerky.
Uh-huh.
Right? It's made here... Well, it's made up in Ramsey, New Jersey. Which, I mean, you know where I work, so you know the name.
Yeah.
So, we sell it there. And it was the only one... Like, they have orange teriyaki, honey pepper, hickory smoke, or hickory barbecue, and they have jalapeno hottie.
Yeah.
I ate a whole bag of jalapeno hottie one night. Could not drink enough water to save my life.
Okay. Have you ever tried ghost pepper? Carolina Reaper?
Oh, I actually like Carolina Reaper. I'm not one for peppers. I don't like peppers. Okay?
Yeah.
I like the essence of pepper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I lived in Colorado, we went up to not Telluride, but Estes Park, where the Stanley Hotel is. Stephen King's The Shining was basically written and shot at the Stanley pretty much. Well, on the way up, there's like little attractions that you can go see, like little stops and shit you make on the way up to Estes Park. Estes Park from Colorado Springs about almost a 3-hour drive. So there's little stops that you can make along the way, little country stores. Well, there's this little country store that runs next to the Colorado, or that is next to the Colorado River, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's up in the mountains. This guy grows his own Carolina Reapers and makes his own hot sauce, and he sells it in this store. And on the side of this hot sauce bottle is another little container wrapped with a piece of string on the top of it around the neck of the bottle. It is powdered Carolina Reaper.
That sounds like some good stuff for seasoning and stuff.
Yeah. It was really good. So, and he says, like, the Carolina Reaper sauce is hot as fuck. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But if you really want to spice up your food, take just a little, because it comes with a little spoon next to it too.
Mm-hmm.
You can take a little spoonful and just dash it in there, and dash it in what, and it's like you cooked it with Carolina Reaper. So when he gets all the juices and stuff out, and he has all that pulp pretty much left that's from the pepper,
Yeah.
like the husk of the pepper pretty much.
Yeah.
What he does is he dries it out and powders it down. It's fucking hot. It's hotter than the hot sauce. It's probably the second hottest hot sauce I've ever had. And the first hot sauce I've ever had, that was the hottest. I can't remember the name of it because I tried it in high school.
And your whole face was numb after eating it.
Yeah. I had a teacher, Mr. Peterson. He was Hispanic, and he's from Mexico. And he brought some hot sauce from Mexico one time. The hottest shit I've ever tried. I swear to God, dude. The hottest thing I've ever tried.
How did he go through class?
He just he brought a pack of saltines in, and this hot sauce, and was like, "This is the best medium to try it on. These saltines."
Yeah.
So he puts just a little bit on a saltine, and I ate it, and it was fucking horrible.
How did you go through class without it? Like, holy shit!
I have no idea, man.
Like a fucking El Fuego asshole or something.
It was bad. It was bad. It was like the other night when I ate the fucking jalapeno hottie.
I'm not Mexican in any sense. You can tell I'm an inner white boy from if as soon as I eat something that hot.
You
like,
start sweating.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, fuck.
So when I first got Far Cry 6, I did a stream titled Spicy Sleep. Where I put the game on the hardest mode I could possibly put it on. And every time I died, I had to eat Carolina Reaper Cheetos, Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Within an hour, I ate the whole bag.
You suck at the game then.
No, it's like you have no... Like, once you get hit, you're already half dead. It's like 2 shots and you're forever asleep.
One game I was really I got into the other night was High on Life.
You know what? I got that this morning.
Have you played it yet or no?
I've got a little teaser into it. I wanted to make sure it was a game that I was gonna like before I start streaming it, which I'm probably gonna be doing tonight.
So you haven't gotten into
tonight,
the intro.
Tonight that we're recording. But when this comes out, I'll have already played it.
So you haven't looked at the intro.
I did. I got through. I'm off world already.
So you've seen the first part where the sister just opens up the fucking mascara thing.
Let's let other people get to that. Don't give any spoilers, but I was like, huh. And the kid.
Yeah.
Did you get that far yet?
Yeah.
The kid at the top of the path?
Yeah. He wasn't really a kid. He was like 35, so he just dressed like a kid. Fucking.
All right, we're done. No, but yeah,
We
That
don't
looks
want to
like it's a
spoil
pretty
it
good
for
game.
any of our viewers who haven't played it yet.
Flopper's playing it right now.
Well, no one knows who that is. So that
Yeah,
Flopper,
well, you know who it is. Box Like Flopper is a friend of ours.
yes, yeah, okay. So yeah, we'll go with that. But
We'll go Box Like Flopper is a friend of ours, and he's actually playing it right now.
yeah, so it's
He
fucking
watches Rick and Morty,
hilarious.
so it's okay.
It's fucking hilarious. Did you see you told me about the shit that I think Morty, the voice actor that plays Morty,
Justin Roiland, yeah, I told him about that today too. They were like, "What?"
yeah,
Yeah,
like what was it from? What
domestic-
happened?
So I guess in 2020, and like why so long ago, and it's just now coming up, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, I guess with people, you got to think with people, hospital, pandemic, and everything else going
I'm
on.
scared, stuff like that. Anyway, apparently he was dating somebody, falsely imprisoned her, domestic assault, stuff like that. He was released on a $200,000 bond, and he had to surrender all of his firearms.
Oh, yeah,
In the state of California, if you go to jail under a domestic view, I guess it will be,
yeah,
you have to relinquish all of your firearms, and that's why they call it California.
yeah. See, well, I can get that in a sense, but I don't know the whole entire because there's always two sides of a story. I don't know the whole entire thing.
I'm not saying that there's not two sides of the story. I'm saying the man used his hands.
Well, what I'm saying is like there's two sides of a story. Who knows if she put hands on him first? We don't know.
Look at this hypothetically, okay? And this is where I think that this needs to be looked at, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We are a 2A country.
Yeah,
Regardless if people like it or not, we are a 2A country, and that's just how it is.
yeah,
If I go upstairs right now, pick a fight, hypothetically,
yeah,
I would never do this.
yeah,
She knows this, God knows this, you know this, everybody knows this.
yeah.
If I went upstairs right now, picked a fight with my wife, and started slapping the shit out of her, okay?
Yeah.
Nobody should be able to come down here and grab my guns.
Well, that's
I didn't use. If I was mad enough to hit a woman, I didn't use my guns.
Well,
had nothing to do with
that's what I mean. That's what I mean. But we don't know the further case of the story because we don't know.
No,
if
now
there's
you're just
ideal-
nitpicking semantics.
You know, well, no, it's fucking logic because we don't know if the dude is those goes for fucking both sides too. Like people are so
I've had a chick hit me before.
No, there's the people that fucking use their emotion before a lot of like fucking logic. Like Jesus, like I say, like, well, let's look if there's anything further into the like before we could like further skew the dude.
Yeah,
So
like I don't know what the hell happened.
Yeah, because like if there's something like that comes up as to like threats or death threats or something else like that, you know how the fucking media likes to hold back stuff on everyone.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb. Speaking of,
That's why I love the fact that people that try to portray that they're a victim when they're really a suspect when it comes to police cameras that get played out with a full length instead of just a fucking minute.
You know, we talked about this the other day.
Yeah.
2 days ago. Now, we talked about this about 4 days ago. 2 days ago, more documents were found marked as classified at Biden's home.
Hold on, guys. This is from our Thursday's podcast, which we go try to produce for the weekly basis. So by the time that you get this, it would already be out. Sorry.
Yeah. So by the time this comes out, it'll be like a week old.
Yeah.
But I feel like it still needs to be talked about. It needs to be addressed. This needs to be fucking addressed. I don't care. Whatever. 5 additional pages of classified material found at Biden's Wilmington residence. No visitors logs exist for Biden's private homes where the classified documents were found. So there is no way to know who has been at his house since he's had these documents there. Now, we all know that based on business dealings, Biden's kind of buddy-buddy with China.
Yeah, and before, real quick, there was some video documentary. I've seen it before. I don't know the name of it, but it shows the evidence.
Know what you're talking about?
The dealings that Hunter had with Hunter and Joe, Sleepy Joe, had with fucking Ukraine, China, all the minerals, investments, and stock.
Oh, yeah. Hunter Biden sits on the board of directors for a Chinese energy firm, as well as, I think, one of their relatives. I can't remember exactly who it is, but one of their relatives is in there, too. The issue I have is more with the FBI. Yeah, I'm picking fights. Give a shit.
Fuck it.
I can say this shit. I'm an American. I have free speech. I think it's bullshit. But the FBI hasn't stormed into every fucking single one of this man's residences and been like, all right, turn their fucking drawers out.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm not defending any president for this. Okay. I'm not a fan of Trump. I'm not a fan of Biden. Wasn't a fan of Bush. Wasn't a fan of Obama. Nothing personal. I just don't like a lot of their views. Okay. I have that ability. I have that right. You have that right.
Yeah.
I didn't vote because there was nobody that I liked as a candidate that met my criteria as what I see a president should be. Okay? No big deal.
Yeah.
However, the issue I have with the FBI is, like I said, President Donald Trump. They went to his resort. They went to his house, turned his house upside down looking for something that they were told was there by an informant. Okay? So they already planted somebody there thinking that he was fucking shiesty. Ended up, these are here. Okay, cool. So let's go in with a fucking SWAT team and raid this man's house, turn his wife's underwear inside out, you know, just trying to find something that we were told is here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. If it's really that big of a national security risk, I'm all for that. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at the fact that they did it. I don't really care about that. What I'm mad at the fact is that they're not doing it again.
Yeah, here's what pisses me off, too. All sides shouldn't be safe. All sides shouldn't be safe because here's the thing. You hear it from what happened from people that are like, oh, Trump's a fucking liar. Trump's going to Mar-a-Lago. And then all of a sudden, when the shit hits the other side of the fan, they're like, nothing. Fucking nothing.
They're like, oh, well, you got to look at his intent. What do you mean his intent? Okay, here's the funny thing. When they raided Mar-a-Lago, Trump wasn't even there. So obviously he wasn't worried about what the files were doing. They weren't to have probably been in a position where they were hurting anything.
Yeah.
But somebody got Snoopy. Now you got Woodstock. All right. So the FBI goes in, raids the house. It's a matter of national security. I understand that. Is it not still a matter of national security that Joe Biden had classified documents from when he was vice president stashed in multiple places in his garage, in an office, in his house?
Yeah.
And they're just there. They're just there. You know? And there's no hullabaloo around it. There's no, there's no SWAT team breaking down Biden's doors.
Yeah.
Why? Because he's the sitting U.S. president? I don't think U.S. president has anything to do with it. If it had anything to do with it, they wouldn't have raided Donald Trump's house.
I mean, here's the thing. Fucking,
you can get that bullshit out of my face.
Yeah, there's fucking presidents that have been impeached for about the same amount of bad. Like, look at fucking, there's
Nixon,
Watergate.
Yeah.
Look that shit up, kids. Yeah, look that shit up, kids. And he left office, didn't he?
He got impeached and then resigned, I believe.
Yeah, he left.
I don't know. I'd have to look it up, but I know that he wasn't president after that shit.
Yeah, like fucking, do your research, kids.
Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
All he did was have sex with a lady.
I have not.
I did not have sexual relations with Monica Lewinsky.
And then fucking...
However, I did giggity her sheboygan.
His pullout game was just as useful as his pullout game in Haiti. Oh, shit.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, if my partner ends up missing, just know that it was the foundation.
Epstein, hello. Fuck.
Hello, it's
me.
Nah, that's fucking look. I'm not gonna. Let's talk about Bill Clinton for a second. I'm not gonna deny that the man's economic prowess for the country didn't create a boom. Okay, it did.
Well, you're gonna have to. This is where I disagree.
It fucked us in the long run. Let me finish. Okay, it fucked us because now there's nothing made in America anymore, and all the jobs are overseas, and people who are entering the workforce can't get run of the mill fucking basic jobs doing customer service where I can fucking understand you. No offense, sorry people, but anyway.
No,
yes,
there's
in the long run it fucked us.
No, there was some short-term implications there too, because what you don't know is that the military had to take a pay cut due to from what fucking Clinton.
Yeah, that was fucked.
Yeah, like military had to. Yeah,
I feel that this is a small little side tangent to that. Talking about military pay cuts. I think that a military officer should be making rock star pay. If you're E4 Mafia and up, I think you should be E5, even E5 Mafia and up. I think you should be making close to rock star pay. E9 and up, if you're a warrant officer especially, you should be fucking making rock star pay. Okay?
Yeah.
People who hit fucking baseballs around and push fucking basketballs down a court and push fucking footballs up the field, regardless, you know what, you're using your body, it's getting damaged. There are some, neurological problems that come with football and shit. I get that. You should be making like cover band pay.
Yeah. Here's the thing, and it's so fucking interesting that you said that. Charles Barkley, I forgot who he was on a show with, but he felt so weird. He said that the most important jobs, men on the front lines, EMS, firefighters, law enforcement officers,
yes,
all important,
not make near
all important jobs. Yet here I am, just with no real job experience, being a basketball player, literally sitting next to President Bush Sr. at the time. And having him, literally Bush Sr. asked him, would you like a hot dog?
Yeah.
And sitting right next to,
for pushing a fucking rubber basketball down a court.
Yeah.
Like, I take away the fact that you're good. Like, and what other skill do you have?
Kudos to Charles Barkley for saying that. I will say that.
Oh, dude, I'm not a big, celebrity fan, but Charles Barkley has always seemed like one of those grounded dudes that kind of knows what he's talking about. Like, Dwayne Johnson seems like a pretty legit dude. Regardless of his political beliefs or religious beliefs, he came from a family that was struggling.
Yeah.
He was struggling at one point. Now he makes millions.
I smelt what he's cooking.
Yeah, I watched him on wrestling when I was a kid, and I still watch him in movies and stuff. He seems like a down-to-earth person. You get these celebrities that every now and then that are just yeah, I get that they got millions and shit, but that's okay. That's cool. They're still cool people,
And one person I would really, a couple of people that I would really like to see separate.
Willie Nelson.
Well, him too, but Robert Downey Jr.
That man was a literal wreck back in the early 2000s.
Let's see.
The man was on horse tranquilizers. And then he became fucking Iron Man. Kids, you can do anything, but don't start with horse tranquilizers.
One guy one guy that I would want to get into the mind of to see what the fuck he was doing for Naked Gun 33 and a half is Leslie Nielsen.
I believe he's passed now.
Yeah, it was Leslie Nielsen. I would love because you can't make things this is Airplane and Naked Gun anymore. Those slapsticks comedies were fucking hilarious.
Hot Shots and Hot Shots Part 2.
Yeah.
Those were funny with Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, of course you know him as Winning.
I'm fucking winning.
No, I just snorted.
I know, I heard that.
At least I wasn't farting.
I mean, you've probably got one in there. If he was still doing the audio, you probably got one in there.
Yeah.
I'll have him blow it up for you.
No.
I'll have him blow it up for you.
Fuck.
Burp.
But no. You can't make that shit anymore. And who's...
We said it a billion times. You can't make Chop It Thunder again.
Yeah. Who's...
Sherlock Holmes.
Who's the one that is...
Hang on.
Off the tip of my tongue. Deadpool. Who made Deadpool?
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. I would love to get him.
Will Ferrell, John C. Reilly, Sherlock Holmes.
That was pretty good.
That was a fucked up movie. That was a real fucked up movie. You
but
could
it was
not
good
make that again.
Yeah, I loved it. It's fucked
Ricky
up.
Bobby could probably be done again.
Yeah.
Ricky Bobby wasn't that bad, but it was funny as fuck. I want to go fast.
11th place is just 2 first places.
What second? First loser.
Yeah, there's some things that you cannot make anymore.
My favorite part about Ricky Bobby was 2 parts: the cougar in the car, or actually 3 parts: the cougar in the car, the kids talking shit to the neighbor, and the note that he reads when he pulls the Lucky Charms up. P.S. Don't try to snort these; it hurts.
I pray, Lord, baby Jesus, for Walker, Yeet, and Texas Ranger. It's 2 sons.
Yeah, I'm gonna name. I want to get 2 dogs and name them Walker and Texas Ranger. Call them TR for short.
Oh,
no,
God,
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get 2 fucking Belgian Malinois. One's gonna be named Walker and Texas Ranger. Call them TR for short.
I can fucking see, like, all of a sudden,
you can't. You're thinking about it. You can't even come up with anything else because you know that's funny as shit.
Yeah, it is.
That's as funny as having a dog. I have 2 dogs named Broccoli and Cheese.
Yeah, that would be pretty fun.
I tried to talk her into letting me get 2 poodles. She wouldn't do it because she knew I was going to call them Broccoli and Cheese.
I would have 2 dogs and name them Shit and Zoo.
Shit and Zeus.
No, Shit Zoo, like a Shih Tzu.
Yeah.
I name one Shit and the other one Zoo.
2 big ass fucking German shepherds. Shit and Zoo.
Yeah. But it's...
I think I'm gonna get another dog now and just name him Broccoli. They'd be like, I know I have to finish it, so we're gonna have 3.
Yeah. So, how's the arm feeling for you though?
It's good. Like, it's still like sore, like up through here. But other than that, it's not big. It's not a big deal.
You fucking Macho Man Randy Savage to fucking...
I told you, man, I was just trying to find the fastest way downstairs. That's all.
Sonic the Hedgehog style.
I mean, I was wearing a blue shirt that day.
All the rings came flying out of you that day.
I lost all my rings.
All of a sudden you see, and then all of a sudden you're blinking on the ground.
Hit the ground, just bling. Blink a couple times.
You're on that good shit. Now, but yeah, it's like fucking
busted my tails.
Fucking things that Mar-a-Lago, everything that's going on right now. People are so hypersensitive and so they've learned to fucking be so emotional and not be logical. Yes, you can be emotional, but you would have to be consider some logical type of things in order for when shit happens. People like to prejudge before they everything's revealed to them.
The biggest majority of what I think it is, you have this. It started about 20 years ago. Okay, you have this culture of people who think that everything should just be fair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know, it's hard not to stereotype, but I'm gonna stereotype it, and you know who I'm talking about. It's those Subaru Outback Birkenstock wearing fucking Berkeley, USC, California graduates who think that the world should just be groovy and everybody just needs to, drive solar powered cars and eat kale and shit, and save the animals, and fucking no gun. Like, it's that. It's the participation trophy.
Yeah.
It's the whole granola fucking enema bullshit. So you have this wave of a culture that spans the entire country, and it's like all. How can I best put this? Okay, so a conservative, when he wants a steak, he orders a fucking steak. When a liberal but a liberal wants nobody to be able to eat meat, even if they're the only ones who do. If a conservative doesn't like a talk show host, he changes the channel.
Yeah.
But if a liberal doesn't like a talk show host, they want them canceled.
Yeah, they want to bitch about it.
They want them completely removed from the face of the earth, like they never existed, their livelihood basically destroyed. All this nonsense.
Yeah, it's fucking
It makes me brain fart.
I don't. Okay, so here's I'll use myself as an example. I've never been one to watch Oprah Winfrey or any of that shit, like Ellen DeGeneres.
I used to watch Oprah with my grandma when I was young.
Yeah, I've never watched it. I've never ever.
You get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car. Everybody gets a car.
I've never watched it, but I guess she made an impact for some people.
I want a car.
Yeah, I guess she made an impact for some certain people, which is good.
Yeah.
I just never really found myself fond of people like some certain types of things. But if you're fond of it, go ahead, do what you want. I've never been fond of watching Days of Our Lives or people.
Do you know what I hate?
What?
The View.
I don't watch it, so I don't know.
Have you ever heard anything that they have said before? Like,
what's that redheaded lady's name?
Joy Bear.
Yeah, like I've heard
Joy
some snippets.
Bear, and then Sunny hosting, like, Barbara Walters.
John McCain's daughter was on there, wasn't she?
Barbara Walters. Yeah. I don't remember her name though.
John,
I think she left because she didn't agree with the other ladies. But just like, I watch political shows just like on YouTube because it's like in the background sometimes when I'm working down here. Actually, I do like not to be biased, but I do like Greg Gutfeld on Fox. He's fucking hilarious. But I'm not glorifying Fox, so let's take it there.
Yeah.
I just think he's funny. So I watch this stuff, and sometimes they talk about what goes on The View and some of the shit that they say. Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Bear, Sunny hosting, Barbara Walters, and all them. Like, please just stop talking.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying that you shouldn't talk. Just stop talking on TV. Like you're the platform. You're hurting. You're hurting things.
Yeah.
You're pushing the social narrative. There should be no social narrative. It should just be everyone just working to make themselves fucking happy, take care of their family, pay your goddamn taxes, and fuck off.
I think this is just my personal opinion. I think if God rest her soul, if she was still alive, Betty White, if Betty White was on The View instead of Barbara Walters, that would make things quite a bit better.
I wonder if she ever was on The View. I think she was at one time.
As a host, or
yeah,
I think she was on the guest. I think
I'd have to look it up, but I don't know.
But that girl, that lady was something. She was a badass.
Oh yeah.
And
did you ever see pictures of her when she was young?
She was a fucking sly fox.
Her and Betty Page.
Yeah.
Betty.
There
and
was my childhood kind of get ripped.
Betty Rubble.
Giggity. But oh my God, my childhood kind of felt ripped apart when I heard this. But what was her name that played as the teacup from Beauty and the Beast?
Oh,
the voice.
She just died. Angela. Oh God, she just died not too long ago too.
Yeah. I hear her voice singing as the teacup.
Yeah.
I was kind of like,
Angela.
oh, fuck.
Not Angela Bassett.
She also starred in Murder, She Wrote. Let me look this up.
I got you.
Murder, She Wrote was pretty good and comical too for how what type of role she could play. You ever seen that show?
Angela Lansbury.
Yeah. And she was as soon as I heard that, I automatically listened to the song of from the Teapot character that she voiced over in Beauty and the Beast. Like all of our childhood heroes are passing away, man.
Yeah, somebody else. Yeah, Willie Nelson's getting up there, bro.
Yeah. Hell, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air slapping motherfuckers around and
that had to be kind of staged.
I don't think so because the ripple effect on the cheek.
Okay, but the problem is though, like it's a movie.
G.I. Jane.
No. They played out basically a scene from a movie.
What movie?
I can't remember. I saw something about it. They were like people were breaking it down and shit, like the slap of what happened. And they played the clip, and it's this dude where she's wearing an orange dress, and he talks about the orange dress and all this, and the guy laughing at first, and then the wife starts laughing at first. Then it gets too far, and then like she looks at him and she's not laughing.
Yeah.
He gets up and slaps the dude. He's a comedian. He slaps the comedian. He's like, "Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth, you punk ass." Well, I can't say the N-word.
Yeah.
I don't like that. It's not that I can't. I just don't like it. It's not. It's not a word that I need to say.
Yeah.
But he's like, "Keep her name out your fucking mouth." It's a movie. Now it's gonna bother me.
Yeah. Well, I think that was a prime case, and I'm not calling Will out for being innocent or anything else like that, but I think that's a prime example of a toxic-ass relationship. You saw how he was kind of crying when she mentioned the the entanglement she had with fucking August, and then she runs even further back with Tupac. Like, my man's Will Smith is not well. Will, you're not well, Will.
Yeah.
And so it's like, it's sad to see. Like, dude's mental health is, or was at least, the last time I heard, he and her getting a divorce. Because he was sick of her shit.
I don't know if they're getting a divorce, but I do know that he went to Thailand for a little while.
Yeah. Like, dude's going through it. You're looking up the name of the movie?
Yeah. Fuck. Although he is now in a new movie.
What's that? I haven't heard that. Dude, like a theory.
Emancipation, it's called, I guess.
Oh, okay. I heard something like that. Yeah, I've heard of something like that.
I've seen the clip of the fucking movie.
It's just fucking weird. I think that a lot of today's society is just fucking off the, like, fucking weird. We're prepared, folks. We're always prepared for. We're not. We're. This is. Well, okay. I'm lying. This is us purely bullshitting. This is off the. Like, this is going off the hats. Like, off the top of our heads. Shit, that shit is bright as fuck, bro. I can see the fucking. Like, turn around. I can see the light. I can see the light of your camera to your wall or mirror, or whatever that is.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the fucking clip.
Well, let's not play it because we only get copyright strikes.
It's on YouTube, though.
Yeah, but we don't want to play it, and since it's not from us, we don't want to get copyright stricken.
Fine. I'll just fucking tell you what it says. Okay. Oh, it's not a. Okay. I don't. Okay, it's. A YouTuber is gaining a lot of attention on social media after recreating the notorious 2022 Will Smith Oscar slap. Apparently, it was a short. It looks like it. It looked like it was an older movie. Apparently, it's not. Anyway, if you want to see the clip, the guy's name is Darman, DHARMANN.
Yeah.
On YouTube, he's got 15.5 million subscribers, so it should be very easy to find him.
Oh, I know. Darman Studios or something like that, where he does like. I've seen some of his stuff.
Yeah, Darman. R-R-M-A.
Yeah.
DHAR. Yeah. So it looked like it was an older movie. My bad. See, and that's why we learn.
Education, son.
That's how we stay on top of the game.
See?
See, I told you I'm not stupid.
You proved me wrong.
God damn it, stupid. That's why Mom doesn't love you.
Like, we're smart.
I like French fries. I like French fries.
See?
When the fuck did we get ice cream? You ever seen The Ringer?
Breakfast.
You ever seen The Ringer with Johnny Knoxville?
Oh, man. What a cockblock.
He's like, we went to go get ice cream. He's like, when did we get ice cream? And then he's like, when the fuck did we get ice cream?
That was fucking hilarious.
And by the way, the kid in that movie is not mentally... The kid who says that in that movie is not mentally retarded. He plays the kid in the back seat at the beginning of Super Troopers.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That is him.
The snozberries taste like snozberries. The Ringer is a movie you could never make again.
That was fucking hilarious.
I can't believe we forgot about that. The Ringer is a movie you could never make again.
I can't
Even
believe,
if you dumbed it down, you could not make it again.
I can't believe Jackass, the latest reinstallment, was out. But that was kind of funny.
But Bam wasn't in it.
Yeah, I've heard all.
I get Bam is having some fucking problems.
Yeah,
Let Bam have his problems. But Bam Margera, Bam Margera back then was big in the skate community.
yeah.
So when you got guys our age who used to skate, old school skaters like I used to skate with and shit, they watched Jackass primarily because they knew about it because of Bam Margera.
I knew about it before Bam Margera.
Still, like, yeah, there was people who knew about it, but like when the whole skate culture got into it,
Yeah.
it was because of Bam Margera. The skate culture became like synonymous with Jackass. Because, those were the guys who were doing it,
Well, yes and no, because you gotta look. I watched like the documentary of them for MTV, and they got originally Jackass originally got introduced through a way of meeting up. Remember Thrasher magazine?
Uh-huh.
And the people with Thrasher magazine, because Johnny Knoxville and Steve-O, all them were have some way of dealing with Thrasher magazine, and MTV got a hold of this.
Punks.
Yeah, MTV got a hold of this, and then they said that we would love to do a show with you, see what you got, and then Jackass came about. So I think
they were all a bunch of skate punks and shit.
So I think the skate world was involved in it just a little bit before but I think they were involved even further more so with how Bam Margera was doing, and then having that linked up to Jackass.
I still play Skate 3. I really want to play though?
What's that?
I really want to play like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4.
That was actually really fun.
Yeah.
And like I remember the slides, if you were to fuck up on a trick and then you slide about like a good 5 or 6 feet. I was like, oh, that doesn't look good.
Yeah. We'll try something quick. I want to see if I can find it. Nope, no Tony Hawk on that.
To me, I don't know. Does it seem like Tony Hawk hasn't aged really much?
He's starting to show it now.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, but he hasn't. There's like this huge time frame to where he looked like he hasn't aged a fucking bit.
Right?
Like that dude was whatever he's fucking doing. Good on him. Did you see that video of that girl that I don't know, like I think she's like 10 or 11, and she tried to clear the gap between two half pipes, and like almost missed the gap and fell like really hard, about like 15, 14 feet.
In the snow?
No, like inside.
Oh no.
Like she fucking hit pretty hard.
Yeah, no, I didn't see it.
Are you trying to look up her Tony Hawk skate? Like if there's any more?
I'm trying to see if I can find a PC version. No, it's a torrent. I mean, I could get it, just not on this computer.
We'll figure it.
Anyway.
We'll figure that one. But you know what you can get for freedom? You know what you know what company allows you to get that freedom each and every single day?
Article 1776.
Fuck yeah. Oh yeah. Freedom to fuck on with that. So
hell yeah.
My name is Matthew Kicklighter. You can find me on Twitch as MKWarhammer0311. You can find me on Instagram at KicklighterMatthew1988. You can find the company on Instagram at Article1776 Clothing. Scott, still give him your socials.
Scottsdale87 all across the board.
Fuck
Twitch,
yeah.
Twitter. Just Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram.
And quit fucking stroking it with that hand, because you know what that has done to that arm.
What are you talking about? It's on my knee.
Yeah.
All right, Bubba.
Freedom to fuck
Everybody,
on,
we'll
everyone.
see you guys later.